So if you guys are checking this out, this is another one I'm gonna try. Since I do have a Queer TV on the inside, as you can see, this is the outside of the homemade version of your own antenna. What I just did, since this is pretty little bit kind of like if you need to grab more of them or something to make it stronger, I'm using aluminum foils, tape, and paper plate. Because I don't have like a metal or aluminum foils to use, but somehow I managed to tape it just about where it is. Exposed wire, copper wire shows up, and somehow I did the trick to get some of the channels with this. But this is the concept like this: if you make your own wires, make your own antenna and all that, so how better it is compared when you're buying something, especially when you're living into a basement. Now you see the whole floors. Like I'm living way in the bottom. Some traffic going on, and I want to see how many channel that I can get out of that, and you get to see it just by standing from this point view from here. But if I could get higher and up there, past to a building or something, and maybe with the amplifier for this, it might give me a more channel. But let's go ahead and check it out. Before getting into it, what I mean by the cheapest is the best way, there's always like a foil like this, or these kinds of foil. This is a foil tape. Here you can get it from Home Depot. It's pretty much is a aluminum foil adhesive. It's easier to work with. And all you really need to do is get something like a paper plate or a bowl shape to it. And this is pretty much okay for now, just to see if that helps. So we're gonna go ahead and try it. See, something is working alright, but there's something I need to work on this because I don't know. So here it goes with this. Earlier it caught like a bunch of channels up to 33, and I don't know what happened this time. I didn't touch it too much, hopefully, but you know, it's kind of like a demonstration. It does work, but a lot of things you have to do is when you're using is, one, the wind, two, how can you make this effective? It's significant. It does work. It's just really right now, I don't know what just happened. I saw it was down a little bit, but see, it managed to get 3 channels. So there's a lot of areas and improvement of doing this. So this is kind of course you have to put a little bit higher. That's the whole thing you have to do. You have to make it a little bit higher, make it stronger. Sometimes a foil would help to try to get some of it and make it stronger. Now it's picking up quite a few. I did got it to 33 with that. It's just right now, it's just, sometimes it's not strong enough, or it's not advanced enough. So it's a lot of figuring to do this. But it's actually showing pretty well when you can see it now. I was finally going to show up that magic number. This is far more than I see, 33. It's impressive actually for it. So I got 33 channels, and you can see the qualities from it. I mean, it's pretty good for that method. Some of the channels are pretty alright. This, unfortunately, the cartoon are kind of little bit of issues. Let's try this one. And you see some little chirping. So obviously it's the foils or whatever I'm using, it works some ways and then or not. But it's just what you're left with. You don't have a lot of tools. You have a foil tape and a paper plate, and try to get it near to the copper wires as possible. but you could use a foil or something, or try to creating the aluminum foils styles or something, or leave it out. As I said, I'm using the foil tape, and I managed to get some of it, a lot more than the without it. It was about 17 channels or 10 channels, because without the wires, and even outside it wouldn't help because of the floor I'm in. So these things help a little bit better. I might have to do more work of it though, but you could try this out. You know, it's a lot of errands and figuring and triggering. You know, at least it's free if you want that. At least it gets you in your creativity. How are you gonna do this to start with? And so far it's doing so well. I'm still gonna go use the indoor ones, because as I said, there's a lot of little things to do this. Yeah. Oh, this is okay. So, my conclusion, I think it may help, but you can see the wind are pretty gusty. And it's not strong, but it does some job to actually receiving some of the channels with this method. But I might have to get the longer cables and try to see if I can reach it a little bit where the sunlight is. It might improve it, and maybe the instruction should be a little bit stronger, because I could easily flare this around. It's not as destructible as these, but it looks just about how it was for like an almost typical satellite dish. It's gotta be something to increase the strength and range from this view. It's tall buildings view like this, but I need to directly point it out to the city, just right there, which is, I think, is much better option. But obviously I have a lot of obstacles to do, and then there's a next video is going to be quite interesting. It might be the same thing, except it's in a VV pipes style.